Welcome, Stalkers. It is I, the Devil Reaper. Here we're going to be introducing an entirely new series. In this one, I'm going to be providing you with horror movie recommendations. Sometimes it may be just for one movie, maybe several, all depending on who it is, if it's a franchise, I guess. However, some of these films you may be familiar with, and some of them may be harder to find, but I feel like it's just interesting to learn about new films, and I'd like to share that with you. And at that as well, I also want to just share some of my other interests with you guys, instead of me just talking about a mask, or just showing off some cosplay I made. I think it'd be more interesting for us to get to know each other and what we like, so why not leave me a comment and let me know what you think of this film, if you've seen it already, that is. If not, then perhaps give it a watch and then come back to me. And if you're watching this and it's not October, well, just see it as a useful film recommendation, because today I'm going to be recommending two very interesting films. Oh yes, just look at these guys here. We have not one but two films by the same writer and director, Sean Byrne. Both these films are heavily revolved around music. The Loved Ones not so much, but the music really plays a heavy part in it, very specifically with a certain song that plays throughout it. And that one is pretty damn haunting now when I hear it, even though it's quite a soft and gentle song. The Devil's Candy? It is a film revolving around, well, I guess some would say Satanism, the devil. I would just put it down as evil, quite simply. Anywho, let's take a look at the actual Blu-rays themselves. So here they are. Looking at them, The Loved Ones is distinctively different in its art style to Devil's Candy. I remember when I first came across The Devil's Candy and that artwork just struck me, and The Loved Ones, well, this one, I think the critics were pretty damn right when they called it a truly demented masterpiece. I don't think there's a better way to explain it. The Devil's Candy kind of sums itself up. You have an image of the house along with some very macabre looking cloud of gore, which is very interesting. The Devil's Candy was incredibly hard for me to find as a UK release, and I actually couldn't find it no matter where I looked. I ended up picking up, I think it may have been a Danish release or something like that. But as with any import, you can literally just change the language once you start playing the film. The Loved Ones is somewhat easier to find actually. I didn't really have a problem finding it. The film is just phenomenal. I would recommend watching this film with somebody on a date because it's just perfect for that sort of environment. The film itself is very well paced and it's very good at setting the tone and theme. It doesn't rush, and when it gets into it, it's so fucking hard hitting. It's gonna make you spin. It's very different to The Devil's Candy, which is more brooding and dark, whereas The Loved Ones is just kind of in your face. It just wants to screw you up. Excuse my tassel from my robe. I don't want to go into too much details. This is why I'm being quite vague with what I think about the movies, because I love them both. I think one thing I could do, I could show you a clip from The Devil's Candy and leave it to you guys. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't already, and keep it creepy.
Hi. There's someone here and it's not the pizza man. Hi.
I've got one just like that.
A Flying V. You got a red Flying V. I want a Gibson Flying V like Kirk Hammett from Metallica uses. He is my favorite guitar hero. I mean, I asked Mom and Dad to give me for my birthday, but, you know, Gibsons are really expensive, so getting it all cheaper to learn.
Excuse me.
Okay, Kirk's doing a really good job.
Can I help you?
I need to come home now. This is Mommy and Daddy's house. They're dead.
Oh my God. I'm so sorry.
I'm really sorry about what happened with your parents. You don't live here anymore, okay? It's time for you to leave.
They won't let me play it loud. I need to play it loud.
You need to leave now.
Dad?